One of the key things about being a nice manager is this strong desire to keep the peace. And one of the ways to do that is by not making a decision and letting the situation decide for you. I'm Dawn, and this is Have That Talk. Let's talk about the indecisive manager. That's the one who defers, for instance, oh, let's wait until we get feedback from HR and legal. Or postpones. Option A and B have been sitting on their desk for weeks and they still haven't given it their attention. Or dismisses, like, that's not relevant for our situation right now. The client hasn't asked for it. And in all these three cases, deferring, delaying, dismissing, one thing stands out, and that is that this indecision has a high cost. People are getting frustrated because they feel that the manager is being a bottleneck. People are beginning to find workarounds to not involve the manager, but instead work with the level above. People are beginning to doubt the manager's ability to move things forward. But it's also important to understand what is the underlying dynamic behind this indecision. Behind it is a fear that you'll make the wrong decision, because making the wrong decision is a status threat to your position, your authority, and your sense of self. When decisions are left unmade, the team just begins to hover and drift. Plans are made but not completed. Proposals are put forward and then come to a halt. Your best performers will start getting itchy feet and looking around for new opportunities. Your mid-performers have already realized there's no point asking. And your low performers will just feel happy that there's no oversight. So you see, the impact of your indecision is reflected in the quality of your work and the performance of your team. If you have these tendencies, get your team to help you. When they come with a proposal, ask them for the date. If there's been a delay, ask them for a reminder. If you know you've been sitting on something for a while, ask them for an update so that you can get up to speed, and that will facilitate your decision making. If you're not sure about the pros and cons, ask them to put forward an argument for both sides. And finally, and this speaks to the deep fear of making the wrong choice, think about the worst case scenario. What's the worst that could happen if you choose option A? And what's the worst that could happen with option B? And is there an option C that you haven't yet considered? So you see, part of the decision-making process starts from within, with your readiness to move beyond the impasse, your readiness to ask for help, and your readiness to just go in and have that talk. Okay? I'll see you next time.